Hi everybody, Elle here with another decluttering video. Today I am tackling my Vampy shades. So there's a lot of rich purples and wine colors here. I didn't want to just call this like a purple lipstick declutter just because there's so much more than that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm just gonna dive in here. So the first one I have here is from NARS, and this is Scarlett Empress. So that is what it looks like. And there is the swatch of Scarlett Empress. I absolutely adore this lipstick and this formula. I really love the NARS lipstick formula. I think it's somewhat underrated because when it comes to lipsticks, I don't really hear people talk about the NARS lipsticks that often. They are definitely talked about, but not as often as some other lipsticks. It's such a nice formula because it's a mix between creamy and stiff. Like, it's not a slippery lipstick, but it's not one that's really difficult to apply. It feels so good on the lips. It's a great formula, so I'm definitely hanging on to Scarlett Empress. The next lipstick I have here is a mini from Kat Von D, and this is in the shade Homegirl. This is one of the Studded Kiss lipsticks, so that's what it looks like. Now, I generally like the Studded Kiss lipsticks. This particular formula, though, if you can see, is patchy. It's disappointing on its own. However, I have worn it recently with a lip balm underneath, and it applies much easier, and I don't get that weird patchiness like you can see in the swatch, and the color is beautiful. So that's why I am keeping it. I know it's not superb quality, but I found a way that makes it work that I really like it. So I feel like we might be in another situation here where I'm keeping so many lipsticks. We'll see. I'm also just sort of new into the Vampire shades within the last couple of years. So I have two from Lime Crime, which are pretty recent, and I'm going to be keeping both of these, but I'll just mention them. I have Raven, which is more purple, and I have Wicked, which is more red. So that is the swatch of Raven, and it hasn't dried yet. And there is the swatch of Wicked. I could have put this in my red lipstick declutter, but I didn't have these velveteens at that time, I believe. I had been waiting for them to come in, but I hadn't got them. But I do think it's more of a vampy color. I have this mini from Clinique, and this is a chubby stick. It is in Super Strawberry. So that is the swatch of Super Strawberry right on the far side there. And I'm going to get rid of this one. Just not into sheer glossy things right now. I'm going to mention this YSL one because if any of you guys have been watching my Project 5 Pan Roulette, the viewer's choice one, this is in it, and that's what it looks like. And that is the swatch of it right there. However, I'm not keeping this one. I mentioned that in this video, just how disappointed I was in this lipstick and how sheerly it applies. And I'm going to repurpose the packaging. I've had some people tell me about depotting, which is something I hadn't thought of, where you can take this lipstick bullet out and then put another kind in it. So I might, if I have like a drugstore one or something that I like, I might depot it and then you put it in this bullet because this is so beautiful. I love the casing, but I do not like the lipstick. It does not work for me. It's too slippery and too sheer. I have this mini from Tarte, and this is a Lip Surgeon's lip tint, and this is in the shade Classy. So that's it swatched on the bottom there. I don't know. I kind of want to use this. I've been thinking about doing like a lipstick roulette and a lipstick redemption. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about that. Or I was just thinking about doing roulette style lipstick picks. So I would take all of the lipsticks that I decided I was going to keep, for instance, and I would put them in a box. And then I'd take all the lipsticks I said I was going to declutter, and I'd put them in another box. And every day I would pick one from each box. So I'd have one that I decided to keep and one that I was going to say I was going to get rid of. And really put them to the test. You know, use them or make a decision to get rid of it if I've decided like it's too old or something. So I've been really thinking about that redemption roulette thing where I'm really testing out and using these lipsticks because some of them I haven't used in a while, and I know I've decluttered a lot of these Tarte ones. This one just seems to be in a little bit better condition than the other ones, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to put this in the maybes. I have this ColourPop Lippy Sticks, and this is in Nevermind. So that's what the lippy stick looks like. So I love that it's actually very similar in color to Raven, but the formulas are so different, and I really like the lippy sticks formula. I wish ColourPop was more accessible in Canada because, well, actually I don't, because I probably have every single product they make. But I like the lippy sticks. I've talked about them before in a previous decluttering, and it's a great formula. You get more than what you pay for. They're really affordable and they're really easy to work with. I have this Milani lipstick, and this is in Raspberry Rush, and that's what it looks like. It's really shimmery. Oh boy, that's a little crazy. So that's what Raspberry Rush looks like. Look at that sort of shimmer. I honestly can't remember what this looks like on my face. Like, I can't think of what kind of makeup look I would wear with that. I'm gonna put that one in the maybe too, because I don't know if I just swatched this or not. I have a bad habit of buying drugstore lip products, or at least I used to, you know, trying not to do that anymore. But I have a bad habit of buying drugstore lip products and like swatching them or wearing them once and then completely forgetting about them, which is why I need to do these things more often. So this one is from Rimmel. It is 107. That's what it looks like. So that's a very creamy lipstick. Very creamy. I was not expecting that. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. Now, this is an easy keep. This is MAC, and this is Heroine, and this is like my favorite MAC lipstick of all time. No matter where I go, what I'm doing, I get a compliment while wearing that color, so I'm obsessed with it. This is a matte lipstick, and it is like a creamy, comfortable matte. I could go on about the MAC lipsticks for days. They're some of my favorites. So I have this one from Bite, and this is Rhubarb, and this one I know is getting old. Still beautiful though. No weird scent. I'm gonna have to keep this one. A lot of these I'm gonna have to put in some kind of challenges to use up so that I'm not just sitting on them. So I actually have two more from NARS. Now, one of these lipsticks is embarrassingly old, and this is Falbala. And this lipstick, like, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. It's just, I'm sentimental, and I bought this lipstick when I went to the Sephora opening, when Sephora first opened here, but that was like 5 years ago. Yeah, so I need to let go. I need to let that go, because I've had that for way too long. The other NARS lipstick I have is Gipsy, and this one had been on my wish list for like a decade before I bought it. It was one of those sort of impulse purchases, but I had created a Sephora wish list like way back in the day, when I first heard it mentioned on like Gilmore Girls back in like, I don't know, 2001 or something. And I had put, which is on the top by the way, it's Gypsy, I'd put this lipstick on my wish list, so I finally bought it. And I don't wear it as often as I probably should. So definitely keeping that one. This is one of my favorite drugstore products. This is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm. I actually have two of them I see here. This one is like my go-to fall color when I'm not wearing Heroine. It is Shameless, and it is a beautiful deep matte purple. Absolutely love these matte balm things. I've talked about them a lot. This is Sultry. I wish I wish they made more colors that I'd wear. I find that a lot of the colors I've seen in the matte balm style have been reds, which I don't wear often. So that is Sultry there, and it's so good. I have this mini from Flower, and this is a Velvet Lip Chubby, and this is in Barrymore. So that's Barrymore swatched on the end there, but it looks quite similar to the Revlon. It's a little bit more pink. Just a little bit, just the tiniest bit more pink. But so I'm gonna get rid of the Flower one. This is another easy keep for me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Heathers, and I really love this lipstick. I love this lipstick formula. One of my favorites liquid lipsticks is the Naked from Anastasia. I've worn this lipstick in a video before, and I had so many people compliment me on it because everyone really liked the way it looked on me. So it's one of those shades that's just become like a go-to vampy color because I know it's so flattering. Another liquid lipstick I have here, this is Vampira, and this is from Kat Von D. And I've heard a lot of people complain about the Kat Von D darker liquid lipsticks being like a bit patchy. Now I haven't had that issue. Now my cat just bumped my arm when I was trying to swatch it. So Heathers and Vampira look very similar, but there's definitely a difference between the two of them, and it's noticeable when it's applied on the lips. They're not the same color. I got this lipstick because it was used in a makeup look in a magazine that was Stevie Nicks inspired, and they were like, this is the lipstick we use. So I was like, I need that lipstick. So I haven't had an issue applying the dark Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. I'm keeping that one. I have another Tarte mini. This is in Moody, and it's pretty dark. Oh yeah, but I remember this one. It looks dark, but it swatches kind of like blood, and not really in a cool way. Like on the lips, it's so sheer and streaky. Yeah, getting rid of that one. Another Tarte mini. This one is in Fancy. I know you're all singing the song. It's alright, so am I. So that's Fancy there on the end, and that it actually again looks to be in the similar color family as that Revlon Matte Balm and that Flower pencil. Like it's slightly more pink even than the Flower, but they are very similar. Very similar. And even the way that they feel, it's very similar. So I'm going to get rid of the Tarte one. I have two Marc Jacobs, and I believe these are the same. Yes. I have two mini Magenta lipsticks. Marc Jacobs. I don't really think I've used these very often. Ooh, pretty though. So that's what it looks like swatched right up there on the top. And I'm gonna hang on to these. This might be a lipstick I get a lot of use out of this fall. I don't know why I have two or where they came from. Not quite sure, but I'm gonna hang on to both of them just because I think I am gonna get use out of them. I have a Little Mini Makeup Forever, and this is N9. So that's what that one looks like. It looks sort of more like a nude shade, actually, than... This one does look similar to a lot of the other lipsticks that I have. It's swatched up on the top. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Because I think I just have too many things that are the same. I have this LAQA, LAQA Co lip lube in, I don't see a shade here. So it's this purple crayon. So it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty vibrant, actually. I'm gonna put this one in the maybes as well. Just not entirely sure. I have this Hard Candy Ombre lipstick in Courageous, and I did declutter an ombre lipstick in a previous video. This one was in my Project 100 pan, so I think I'm going to declutter that one too. I'm not sure how well that's showing up there, but it's swatched like right over here, and I'm going to get rid of that one. I have a mini Melted from Too Faced, and this is in Melted Fig. So that's what Melted Fig looks like. And I absolutely adore this color and this formula. I've talked about the melted lipsticks before. So creamy, and they really sit well on the lips, and they don't emphasize any lines. It doesn't settle weirdly. It's a really great formula. I have this Revlon Pearl lipstick in Spicy Cinnamon. So that is Spicy Cinnamon there, but it really does look similar to some of the other lipsticks I'm keeping. So I'm gonna get rid of the Revlon unless I do that lipstick redemption thing. I don't know. I have another mini here from Bite. This is Aubergine, and I quite adore this shade as well. I usually get a lot of compliments when I wear this particular lipstick. There's just something about it, and I love the formula. This one is actually really close to being gone, so I'm gonna hang on to this one and hopefully finish it. I have a mini from NARS. I believe this is it's the infamous Rikugien. Rikugien? Anyway, this is like a lip pencil that Sephora like puts in every single one of their kits. It's in everything. Always. So that's what it looks like. Pretty, I guess. Very similar to a lot of the other things. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Just not interested in it. And the last one is from Maybelline, and this is a matte lipstick in the infamous fall shade Touch of Spice. I actually wore this just a few days ago. I wore it to work because, you know, it's always fall. So that is it swatched on the top there. I know, vague. Anyway, right here. And I'm going to keep that one because I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it feels. It's well loved and well known for a reason. So I didn't do too badly. Not too badly. I've got 3 maybes. I've got 11 declutters, and I have 18 to keep. So really, I think that is pretty successful. I am doing really well, and I am cutting quite a few things. It's not like a massive slash, but I mean, it's pretty close. Getting rid of 11, keeping 18, pretty good. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about a lipstick redemption roulette sort of challenge, if I should do one or the other. Just let me know your thoughts, what you guys think. I love hearing from you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I have 2 more sets of lipstick declutterings to do, my light nude shades and my weird colors. And then I will be moving on to other categories. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!